Hi, hello everyone. As you can see, I'm not Dubravka, but she has a very good excuse. Miss Merkel is coming, so they have many things to talk about the future of Croatia, and about future of the European Union. I'm very happy to welcome all of you in Zagreb. This was a very last-minute requirement to join you on this stage, and I'm really honored, because as they say, you can leave the place, but you cannot leave the family. It's been a while since I left Brussels and since I left politics and came back to my homeland Croatia to work in a private sector. And during that period, these 6 amazing years in Brussels, amazing more than 10 years in the youth of the EPP, I learned a lot. I met amazing people. Some of them are here, starting with Ines, Juha, Luis, and many more others in another arena. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot about politics. I learned a lot about personal relations. And I learned a lot about our talents and about our commitment and a need to do something and to give back something to the society. Now I'm trying to help my society from another perspective, from a private sector. It's completely something different than what we have in politics. However, all the lessons learned, especially during the elections, are amazing experience that I'm taking with me and also applying in everyday's work. What I have to say to all the young people that are involved today in politics, or not only involved in politics, but they live in the European Union, and not only in the European Union, in Europe as well, and in our neighborhood, is that very often their ideas will sound absolutely crazy to the elders. They will tell them that they are not possible, that there is no chance to make it happen. But it's up to the youth to strongly believe in their ideas, to make it happen and to make it work. I had personal experience back in the days when in 2014 European elections, Kostas Kiranakis, some of you know him, and myself came with an idea to organize something different for the EPP campaign in the European elections, and actually to do a road trip around Europe for President Juncker. And when we presented this to the EPP, we thought that they're gonna say it's not gonna happen. However, first reaction wasn't the most positive, but the second one was a great one. A few weeks and months later, we had 5 teams traveling around Europe, starting from Bucharest, from Helsinki, from Lisbon, and from Sofia, and meeting all together in Brussels. That was one of the best projects we did, just because we believed, but on the other hand, because we had someone who had trust in us. And this is another lesson I would like to share today with us. We are getting older. We are not as young as we were 10 years ago. And we won't be this young in 10 years, when most of you, and I'm now looking to my Croatian ministers, young MPs, young MEPs, are expected to take some even more serious positions in our society. And when you get there, don't forget those feelings, and don't forget to be supportive of your youth, to trust them, to believe in their ideas, and more important, to help them make it happen. This is what very often happens, that people just forget, that it is easier to say, look, we can't make it happen, but it is much more satisfying to do it, to make it happen, and to have great stories one day to tell to your grandchildren, to your friends, to your family. On another hand, I would like to share with you that from my personal experience, it is extremely important to take care about your team and to be a team player. Yes, there is an individual responsibility, but at the same time, without a true team spirit and a teamwork, there is no success. I'm still in touch with some of the guys with whom I played the best matches, whom with I won, and also with those whom with I lost. But this experience has to be taken, and on it we should build something for the future. In the end, I would like to send a message to all of those people who are these days trying to make decisions whether to stay in politics or go to private sector. As we know, there is a new commission coming, there are new opportunities opening, but at the same time, many people got tired from what they were doing. Maybe they even lost trust in politics when they saw what is happening behind the scene. My very simple advice is trust your feelings, and at the same time, believe in your dreams, and build up some new ones. At the end of the story, keep your eyes ahead. Thank you.
Dear Andrea, thank you so much for your encouraging talk. I'm sure the audience is also inspired. Maybe they have some questions to ask you. Are there any first volunteers? Anybody with a question? Maybe before they are ready, I would have one for you to start with. What is the one lesson you took from, you said you started your career in politics and now moved to the private sector. What was the one lesson or one motto you took from politics and translated into your now new career in private sector?
The most important one is keep your promises.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's a promise. It's the only tool we have in politics. And if you do not keep your promises, no one will want to have any connection or links with you. And that's absolutely the most important one. The second one, I would say, is that it's important to trust people, but take your own responsibility. Meaning that you do not need to rely on someone else, that someone will do your job. It's up to you, but you really have to trust your people.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very good. Keeping our promise and trusting our team, I think that's a good lesson for all of us. At this point, I would like to thank you for sharing your experience and ideas with us. Thank you very much.